What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Realest guy in the room. How you doing? It's your boy, one half of Dudes with Attitude, Pepsi, coming to you with another review. This time, we're doing Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay, and it is a cartoon. It is currently available on Hulu, and I literally just finished watching it, and I gotta say, very impressed. It's different. First off, not that y'all are gonna leave, but for any parents that watch this and you're wondering whether your kid should watch this, I would say anyone under 13 or 12 shouldn't watch it. But personally, anyone above that should. But this is not, you saw the Suicide Squad movie. This is not a sequel to it in any way. This is in its own universe. And I'm going to have just some of this playing in the background. But we're going to go ahead and get right down into it. So if you're ready for this, grab a Pepsi, and I will tell you everything I can as I review the movie. And I'm going to do easy because I suck. So, first off, this movie is rated M. And I'm going to go ahead and say right off the bat, heads explode. A lot of things that you wouldn't normally see in a superhero movie. Which, it's kind of like a Deadpool type of thing, except this is a little bit more watered down. They're cussing and stuff like this and whatnot. This is the 31st film in the DC animated universe, just so y'all know. And right at the bat, like 5 minutes in, that's what I'm talking about. There's already heads exploding, and it's a completely different team than what's in the movie, except for like 3 characters. You got Harley. Hold up. You got Harley Quinn. You got Deadshot, and you got Boomerang. Those are the only same coincidences from the movie. Hold up. Boom. Boom. So, Amanda Waller, the basic leader of the Suicide Squad, is in it. The military guy from the movie, the live action, he wasn't in it. Neither was Enchantress. That being said, still a very good movie. There we go. How you like that, boy? How you like that, boy? Oh, man. Oh, there goes Flash. Reverse Flash was in it, aka Zoom. A lot of characters that I have seen before and heard of before were in this. But that being said, there were a lot of new characters as well, which I'm going to go through as we get through this review here. Boom. Deadshot was pretty awesome in this. And I'm not really going to go into spoilers as much, but I will say that, hold up. I'm going to finish off. I'm going to finish off Mr. Zoom here. Oh wait, I thought that was the transition area. Boom. Come on, come on, come on. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I'm proud of you. He's done. Oh, not quite yet. He's done. It's over. Sorry, that takes a little bit of focus. I was going to try to just have him duke it out while I talked about the movie, but that didn't really go as planned. So, alright. So, back to the review. This movie had, like I said, a lot of characters I haven't seen, but among the villains, you had Silver Banshee, you had Zoom, of course, you had Killer Frost, who I've heard of, but I haven't seen before, and then Copperhead. And this villain was interesting. He looked and sounded like Copperhead, but apparently he could drive in the movie. it was weird, but he was pretty cool, and I liked the character, and it's the first time I've ever seen it. You get a little bit of Dr. Fate in there, quite a bit, and you get this guy named Savage, who apparently is a big character, but he's not a big character. It's weird. He's one of the main villains, per se. And then you get this other guy who's kind of like the replacement, but he's not. He's what the original military guy was in the first movie. That's what he is basically in this.
Harley Quinn.
Why not? Hold up. Who else? Let's
Black
do
Canary.
her. Since we don't have Banshee in this.
Fighters approaching.
I'm just gonna let myself get my butt whooped while I talk about this. So anyway, you had Bronze Tiger. You had about 5 fight scenes in the movie happen.
Birdie, this is a surprise.
This is an intervention.
So no cake and ice cream?
Begin.
I'm just gonna rapidly press square. I'm just pressing square over and over again. So you had a few good fights. None were bad at all. 2 were like mildly okay. The other ones, you know, like I said, they were all in good taste. Tiger fought Deadshot, Bronze Tiger. He doesn't look anything like a tiger, but Copperhead looks like a copperhead basically. So that was actually pretty cool to me. And basically the story, without giving too much of a spoiler, is about them getting this black card. Hold up. Boom. And it's apparently a get out of hell free card. If you die, you skip hell and you go straight to heaven. That's what the card is basically about. And they're trying to get it, apparently for Amanda Waller, if that's not too much of a spoiler. She needs it. But at the end, there's so much back and forth after the card and stuff. It's a really unique and good story. It's got mild humor and stuff. Harley is a little different than what you would usually expect. I mean, she's... I don't really know how to explain how different she is. But it's a good different, and there's still some similarities. Fate has a cool little action scene, so that's also pretty lit. Aw, that sucks. So, anyway, the middle fight had this butch girl, and I say she's butch because she was with this other girl. There's also a kind of a nude scene in it, so beware of that for your kids. But this girl looks kind of, she's got these 2 blades. She's like a Wolverine. And she has a pretty cool fight with Savage, who, spoiler alert, ends up being her father. So that was kind of a weird moment, I guess. Because I didn't know that her character was going to be that big, and then, you know, boom, there you go. Her, but she kind of had like a Wolverine feel to her. She doesn't have a special name or anything like that, so that's just... And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I didn't laugh really once. I grinned a lot at the humor. That being said, if I had to choose... Hold up. I know what I'll do. Let's see. Let's pick someone. Let's pick Aquaman, because he's coming up. And we'll have him get beat by Doctor. This is basically going to be me. Make it hard. I'm gonna lose anyway, but why not?
Fighters approaching.
So, as I was saying, the humorous moment and most well, not the most inappropriate, because there's a lot of inappropriate moments, believe me. Hold up, see this intro.
We have no quarrel.
Our quarrel is yet to come.
I'll take that as a threat.
Begin.
Like I said, I'm just gonna keep pressing square. So, I want to make sure y'all can hear this. They had just got through with a fight scene, and Deadshot, and it was perfect for him to say, he said, let's not give each other hand jobs just yet, because they're all like, wow, we won, and he's like, let's not give each other hand jobs just yet. That made me crack up a little bit, because I wasn't expecting that, because for a little bit I forgot that it wasn't a you know, a kid-friendly cartoon. And that was cool. None of the humor was really forced. There were some puns that were quite forced. So that was a little bit, you know, like, there were a few times I was like, why is that pun in there? Like, you don't need that. Like, you really don't. Oh man, I'm getting my butt whooped. Hold up, Dr. Fate. This is kind of how he was in the little movie. Although he was only in there for a short period, like I said. Boom. There we go. Which, by the way, for those wondering, we will be reviewing Aquaman shortly after Christmas. Or probably right, like, a few days after Christmas. So it just really depends. Oh, man. Kicking my ass. That's because I want to... Hold up. I'm too competitive to just sit back and let him destroy me over and over again.
Getting that sinking feeling?
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, man. He is not gonna go down without a fight. Well, this is on hard difficulty, no wonder. Boom. If I can get one more. Here we go. Oh, that was hilarious. I'm gonna get you with my trident, and I lose. Let's select a new fire. So, anyway, let me read off my little thing. So if I had to rate the realism in this because of some of the stuff that happened, I would probably give it an 8. A lot of these are going to be 8s. If I had to edit the overall look, I mean, it is a cartoon and everything. Only thing I had a problem with is I'm used to Harley having her hair kind of like that. I don't know. Not looking like that, but her hair basically like that. So that was a little different. Joker was not in this, by the way. Batman was in it for a total 5 seconds, and it was still pretty cool. You know, I liked it. They didn't overplay it. You know, there was a mention to Wonder Woman, but that's about as much as her. Or any. This didn't have the big stars really take over at all, and that's what I really enjoyed. Who's someone that looks like the main person we were fighting? Black Manta was shortly in the movie at the very beginning. But other than that, he didn't really do anything. So the overall look, like I was saying, if I had to choose,
Batman, Superman.
I would probably go with saying an 8 as well. Because it looked good. And the effects with people getting shot in the head and blowing up. Like in Suicide Squad, whenever Amanda Waller is threatening them, if you've ever wondered what would happen, watch this and you'll see what happens if they disobey her. The story had so many twists and turns at the end that I've got to say, I've got to give the story a 9. And the reason I'm giving it a 9 is because it focused a lot on the action. Like I said, there were like 5 fights, and nothing was wrong with the fights, mind you.
Clark, there are lines we don't cross.
The world's changed since Metropolis.
No, it hasn't. You have.
Begin.
Okay. First off, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Why are you being a bully? 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 Oh, crap. Oh, he's not taking anything here. So, yeah, story would be a 9. If they just... It seemed like they relied a lot more on action but the end had so many twists and turns. You're gonna think the movie's over like 6 times, but it's not, I promise. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, we get it. You like this freaking hit. Aww, that sucks. Come on, dude.
Don't make me hurt you.
Boom. There we go. At least now I got him caught up. So story, like I said, a solid 9. If there's a direct sequel to this, I will definitely watch it. I thought it was cool. The voice actors were pretty good. Harley Quinn was good. Deadshot was different. He was good. I really liked the new guy, the iron, you know, the bronze tiger. He was pretty cool. Or the bronze lion. Whatever they call him. Come on, Clark. You like borderline being a villain right now. What the heck, dude? You're not even using your super, dude. Boring fight. There he goes, he beat me. Last, the third, humor. Humor. I would probably give a because of all the puns and stuff, and it had mild humor. Like on a scale of 1 to 10 on how much humor was in it, I'd rate it a 5 or a 6. On how good the humor was, because I only snickered a little bit, I'd say a 4, to be honest. You know, and that wasn't a problem. I'd rather it be that. The funny thing is, though, you want to talk about something that was funny about the film, is the fact that you had Frost turn heel and then turn face over and over again. If you don't know what I mean, heel is a bad guy. Now, yes, they're already all bad guys, but she kept going back and forth. You didn't know what side she was going to be on. So that was actually pretty interesting in my eyes.
Approaching Gotham City.
Now, the overall, between 1 and 10.
We both knew it'd come to this.
It was only a matter of time.
I'll try to make it painless.
Begin.
I bet you will. You gonna beat me up? You gonna beat me up? You gonna beat me up? He's gonna beat me up, guys. Hold up. Here we go. Boom. Come on, Superman. I want to see your super, dude. Make this interesting.
There's no peace in revenge.
Come on. You gonna do your super, or are you gonna kiss me? What are you doing? He was just staring at me. Well, Batman does have pretty eyes, I guess. What the heck? He's got his super. He's not using it. He sucks. Here we go. His super is pretty cool in this. Boom. So is Batman's. A lot better than the first one, in my opinion. There we go. Boom. Goodbye. It wouldn't beat him at all, unless those were kryptonite shots. Boom. Sweet chin music right there at the end, you guys. Boom. He didn't stand a chance. So, overall rating. I said there would be a lot of 8s, so I gotta go with it again. Probably an 8. I don't know. There was just so much fighting. It kind of focused on that. And the fighting scenes were really good. Like, there was like 3 really good ones out of the 5 that they had. So, you know, don't take away from the fact that I'm saying, oh, it's just, it's like Dragon Ball Z, nothing but fighting. No. I mean, this had some pretty good story. It had some emotional moments. You get more in a Deadshot. And there is a difference in the ending between this and Suicide Squad with Deadshot. That's number 2. Like, and the end of the Suicide Squad, like, you know, the end of the live action one, he gets to go and basically see his, oh, here we go, I'll fight him. You get to go and see his daughter, but he's still in prison. And this one, there's a very big difference in that ending. Also, his daughter is more grown. And also, another big difference in this is there are 5 or 6 main character like deaths that go back and forth. And I'll go ahead and I'm not going to tell you if it's Deadshot. I'm not going to tell you if it's Harley. I'm not going to tell you if it's Boomerang. But, I mean, these are like main character. There's like maybe 2 or 3 like minor, but like 2 or 3 main deaths that made me go like, what? What just happened? And it's going to shock you. Like, I would highly recommend, if you like DC, you should go see this movie. Like, it's on Hulu. If you got Hulu or Hula or whatever it's called, watch it. It just came out this year. It's really good. The follow-up to it is called The Death of Superman, which I don't think is going to really be too involved into the story, if you know what I mean. So,
Fighters approaching Brainiac's ship.
I mean, now if I had to rate this, considered this versus Suicide Squad, I found hilarious.
We're both dead. How are we here?
This is hell, and I'm the devil.
Oh, cool.
How I've missed your witty repartee.
Begin.
What the heck is that? Hold up. Man, I haven't played this game in so long, but I wanted a good, you know, a good type of thing to play that y'all could watch that kind of resembles and shows DC. Boom. You know what I would like? A movie over Red Hood. Boom. There's a rumored Deadshot and a rumored Red Hood movie coming out. Like next year. Like there's a lot, not next year. There's a lot of good DC movies rumored to come out, and these are live action, so. And if you only watch live action, well, I guess that's on you. I feel bad because live action, it's good, but you know. So comparing the live action to this one, completely different stories. The humor in the live action was so much better. And I think the Harley was a lot better, and that's not just because of her looks. She seemed like Harley Quinn. She seemed like Harley Quinn from the comics brought to life. Like, she was perfect. So did Deadshot a little bit. Boomerang was hilarious. The guy who plays him was awesome. In this, the Boomerang was still pretty funny. He was a lot like him, you know, but there were many differences. So if I had to rate the movies versus each other, I'd rate the live action an A, and I'd rate this a B+, or maybe just a solid B. Like, if I had to choose which one I'd watch the live action one because it's different. This one, though, is definitely something I will watch again and again. It's very enjoyable and definitely something to watch if you're into DC marathons, you know, with cartoons and stuff. I mean, this was really good. And it's definitely more of an adult type of deal. So I would highly suggest it to any DC fans or Marvel fans. Really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's a good superhero movie. It's got a lot of good action, and just overall a really good feel to it, I would say. So, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this review. I know I focused a lot on the action. I apologize, there was no way to just make him duke it out. Oh crap. Oops, sorry about that. So, anyway, there will be more movie reviews to come. We're gonna do Aquaman, like I said. We got a lot of movie reviews coming. We got The Haunting of Hill House season 1 review that we should have out by the first week of December. So we're looking really forward to that. And just, you know, if there's any movies you'd like us to review, whether they come out this year, next year, or whether they've already been out, if you'd like us to review them, let us know. If you'd like our reviews to be better, I mean, if you dislike this, please comment down below what you didn't like. If you like this, remember to click that like button. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more content, we have Red Dead episodes. We have all kinds of stuff that we go through. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. And we will see you next time when you're ready for some more attitude. So remember, Pepsi then, Pepsi now, Pepsi forever. Peace.